How relevant is English to the study of engineering? Not very much if the student is already proficient in English. But if a student is struggling with English as a language, chances are that not only is the learning inefficient, it is also substantially incomplete. The common thing that we hear from correspondents and principals in colleges is that their students can actually read, write and understand English. They only have difficulty speaking in English. There cannot be a bigger misconception than this. A student is unable to speak in English because he or she is not processing English in real time. All their English transaction is happening in their head only through a process of translation. When a student learns with such a handicap, it reduces the student's efficiency of learning down to as little as 25%. This is a huge compromise of the student's intelligence and learning capability. A large number of engineering graduates have often been considered unemployable by the industry. This was attributed to their absence of soft skills or spoken English skills. But over the last 4 or 5 years, everybody is realizing that even the fundamental conceptual understanding of engineering subjects is lacking in these students. This means that as long as the tasks are mechanical or formulaic, the student is able to accomplish the tasks. But the moment you expect him or her to think like an engineer, they are severely limited. Comprehension is the key to any language. Comprehension is the key to communication, conceptual understanding, and critical thinking. When we try to teach communication or concepts without enabling comprehension first, it is like trying to build a structure without laying a foundation. For so many years, we have been trying to teach English in bits and pieces with labels like soft skills, spoken English, etc. But hardly have students benefited from this process. Yet we continue with this circus. It reminds me of Albert Einstein's quote, "Insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results." Karadi Education Company is singly focused on changing the way language is taught in the classroom. It comes from a rich legacy of some of India's most respected brands in publishing like Amar Chitrakatha, Tinkle and Karadi Tales. The Karadi methodology itself is based on the unique Indian experience of multilingualism, the way that we learn multiple languages in multiple regional environments. Karadi has been investing substantially in researching and understanding this process such that we deconstruct the natural way in which we learn the language and reconstruct it for the classroom, making it far easier, far better, and far more enjoyable for both the teacher and the student. The Karadi methodology for language learning is based on the natural way in which we'll acquire languages, whether it's our mother tongue or whether it is languages that we acquire from the environment around us. The way that we acquire our languages naturally is what we call a derivative method, which means that nobody teaches you the language, nobody teaches you meanings of words or grammar, but through experience, through communication, you derive the meaning, you derive the structure, you derive the entire edifice of language as it exists. It is far more effective and much faster. The Magic English AL program is specifically designed for students in higher education. It uses the Karadi methodology with tools and modules that are enjoyable for the older student. The modules are designed also to distribute the pockets of English that are already available in a classroom through collaborative peer learning activities. The program is fundamentally student-centric. It is multi-modal. it is also multi-sensorial. The first stage is enabling comprehension in a very, very substantive way, such that it leads to communication and expansion of the language framework. The communication is further enhanced in the second stage, and language is refined through aspects of technical English and English for specific purposes. You would notice that the progression is the exact opposite of how conventional language learning progresses. One of the biggest challenges to learning a new language is getting started. The Jumpstart module is a great way to engage in non-verbal and verbal activities that break inhibition. Jumpstart also enables peer learning by encouraging students to engage in collaborative communication activities.
I'm Nilanjana. I travel to college by bus. How do you travel to college?
Hi, I'm Gifty. I come to college walking. My favorite actor is Hrithik Roshan. Who's your favorite actor?
My name is Yasasmar. My favorite actor is Vijay. My mother's name is Sairaman. What is your mother's name?
Hi, I'm Naveen. My mother's name is Saroja, and my favorite food is fried rice. What is your favorite food?
Hi, I'm Deborah Annie. My favorite food is fish curry. So I'm Coach Vasu, and I'm the cricket coach in my school where I'm working. Well, people respect me because I'm sort of a nice person basically, but then I tend to yell at people a lot because they are kids basically, just 12 to 15 years old.
In Action Path, a student learns language using the body. It enables the most crucial first step towards comprehension and expression, that is understanding the syntactical structure of a language.
Place the pen between the paper and the book. Choose between the paper and the pen and hold it up with your right hand.
I crumple a sheet of paper. I throw it up in the air and catch it. She crumples a sheet of paper. She throws it up in the air and catches it. He crumples a sheet of paper. He throws it up in the air and catches it. We all crumple sheets of paper. We throw them up in the air and catch them.
Story path is where language expansion takes place. Students listen to specially created stories, biographies, and autobiographies that enable language immersion in a very big way. Through a range of contextual and extra-contextual activities, the students move towards higher levels of language comprehension.
This is my story. The story of the son of Jainul Abdin and Ashama. The story of a lad who sold newspapers to help his brother. We had scheduled the first experimental flight trial of SLV-3 for the 10th of August 1979. The 23-meter-long, 4-stage SLV rocket, weighing 17 tons, took off elegantly at 7:58 hours.
Hi, I'm Javed Jafri. Will you read with me? He came to a door where a monk signaled Hataman to enter. Striding in, and without as much as a namaste to the old man sitting there, Hataman asked, "Are you the teacher?"
Did you ever think that cricket and mathematics could go together? I love cricket and I learned to love mathematics. Hi, I'm Rahul Dravid and I'd like to share that story with you. Will you read with me? Anirudh did not know what to say. He had been trying really hard to study mathematics, but he just did not understand the problems. He told the coach that.
Time is distance divided by speed. So how much time does this guy need?
What is the length if height is 14? How old is dad if I am 13? Additions, subtractions and fractions. What's x and y in this equation?
Anirudh, come here, he hollered. If your batting strike rate is 66.6% and the opposite team is only letting you take singles, then what fraction of balls bowled will you have to score on in 1 over to maintain your strike rate?
Hey Sam, how are you doing? I hear you are contesting the student union election this time around.
Hi Rita, I am good. How are you? Yes, I am contesting for the post of Cultural Secretary.
But Sham, after the fiasco last year, why would you run again for the post?
Rita, I lost the elections last year because there was a malicious campaign against me.
The monk opened his eyes and smiled. "Bring your ear close to my mouth," he said softly. "I will whisper the secret mantra. Sit by the river and chant it 3 times. All the powers of the world will be yours."
Really, that's it? Yeah, that's it. Then that's fine. Hey, wait a second. Moreover, my son, when you chant the mantras, you must never think of anything related to monkeys.
Monkeys? What monkeys? Why should I think about them?
But I want you, if you do think of monkeys, then the power of the mantras will be ineffective.
Monkeys.
Who cares?
Uttam Sharanam Gacchami. Okay, I have my superpowers. I think I have my superpowers. I did not think of a monkey. Yes, I did not think. No, I did not think of you. No, I did not think of you.
Thank you.